She'll be like, "Yo, I'll fight you, little kitty."
Daddy.
Last live stream was doing timing belts, and no one watched it. It was just me
Nobody watched
talking
your
to
timing
myself.
belt live stream?
Nope.
Like
All the
0?
it's like maybe 5 or 6 people.
Man,
Maybe just 5 or 6 people.
just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep
Yeah.
doing it and keep
Shit,
doing
everybody's been begging me to go live. I'm like, man, I ain't got the energy, the mood.
Energy. I
it. You
know.
gotta be
I
in the
could feel you on
groove.
that.
Yep.
You
I
really
could
gotta
feel
be
you
in the
on
groove
that.
to do it. If you're not feeling it, it's just awkward and horrible.
Yeah,
It feels forced when you're not in the mood.
Yeah,
totally. Totally. I want it to be organic.
Exactly.
dude. I got this customer who's really he just needs a lot of attention, okay? And he doesn't like get with the protocol. He just kind of pulls up whenever he wants and jumps out and he's like, "I need you to do this thing right now. It only takes 5 minutes." He's one of those dudes. And bless his heart, he just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And he got really, really mad today because I was in the middle of doing a live stream and I saw his van pull up and I was like, nope,
No.
nope. And I told Justin, I was like, Justin, I don't
Not
care what you
today.
got to do. I need you to throw him out right now. I need you to go over there right now and tell him to get out of the
Gotta
parking
go.
lot. Like today I drew the line. I was on a live and I was like, there ain't no way I'm letting this dude come in here and just bulldoze his way into everything and ruin my day. No, you got to go. And he
Gotta
just
go.
doesn't know any better, man. He doesn't know any better.
What
It
up,
was a
Jukes
monumental
Clover?
achievement. What is it?
What up, Dave? Just saying hello to everybody.
Oh, I don't have the chat pulled up because we're watching the cat.
Just saying hello, Cliffy Whiffy. Cliffy.
Kitty.
Cliffy's coming through. What's going on, everybody? I hope hope you all are doing fine and dandy. We've been we all have been quite busy. Influx of vehicles, influx of repairs, influx of the myriads of emails, which is good. A lot of you guys reaching out for questions and most important appointments and whatnot. It's been awesome. Here, view. What do we got here?
Oh, I'm
Admit
joining
all.
twice. It's me.
Admit all. There we go. And
Yeah.
Cliffy. There he is. Oh, my driver's mirror isn't folding again all the time, getting replaced along with the stupid oil leak. Ugh, I'm sorry, buddy. I just had the commenter Tom Jubb just had him bring his vehicle into the diesel into the dealer, and now it's got to go back because it's leaking trans fluid. Man, I was thinking about that later on this afternoon. Freaking sucks. Sorry, buddy. How are the 1962 trucks? They're good. I've done a lot of valve springs in them. I would say maybe one's a little older than that, but they're good. Excuse me. What up, Zeekster? Everybody. Zeekster had a good question today. Does anybody know about the Banks iDash Pro? If you don't, stay tuned. Excuse me, I got the hiccups.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned
What?
to
Oh,
you what?
I said I got an iDash Pro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
gonna be exciting to obviously see the difference and the functionality with yes, your device. One of the big things is getting rid of your suction cup and actually getting that blow molded 3D printed looking A-pillar mount for the grab handle. Functions, looks good, works good. And will the new trucks have less emission equipment on it? Oh, buddy.
First company
Buddy.
that does that is going to sell the most trucks in the world.
Buddy, that's a big question.
Who's going to be first?
Um,
Chevy, Dodge, or Ford?
so I was gonna make a short actually of this tomorrow. I had a customer drop his vehicle off for some service, had to get four-wheel brake job, general vehicle inspection, and kind of create a baseline. And he leaves me a handwritten, you know, uh, line sheet of paper and had three big paragraphs on it. And the last paragraph was, "Hey, can you give me a full price on a delete, EGR? I don't want a big horsepower and I don't want to roll coal. Let me know when we can get it installed." I'm like, out of all the things to put down on a piece of paper and ask somebody, not until, like I tell everybody who asks, because I have absolutely nothing to do with any of those types of things, until there is a green light where I know there won't be any ramifications, or um, you can safely buy those things, then I have absolutely not one iota of brain matter that is going to want to do anything or have to do anything about it. There's a big guy on YouTube, whom I have not watched. I just keep getting the link sent to me. Um, he's called TK's Garage, and he goes through and talks about a lot of the things and the sort of current events things, and and he goes through and is not paraphrasing, is verbatim saying exactly what's going on. If they're going to be amending the Clean Air Act, or if um I don't know. I genuinely do not know. I am so busy with things that are going on. I I just I cannot sit down and watch a 30-minute video of talking about this emission stuff's going on. And I hear
Pretty much.
a minute, 2 minutes, and that's it. I don't.
The short of it is come on, Beach. The short of it is the EPA does not have the authority, according to the EPA, to enforce the law.
Enforce.
And currently, the government are starting to drop diesel cases.
The what is?
The government's dropping cases involving diesel deletes in court.
I sure hope they take care of Corey over at PPEI. They really hammered him.
They got a lot of people to take care of. This is becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm. That's an
Mm-hmm.
appeals court type of situation.
A lot of money's going to go the other way.
Hey, A-Rod, my 6.4, when I cold started at 15C, it runs fine. And it will run for a bit and then get a really bad miss, mostly on cylinder number 2. It smokes once it swarms. Ooh.
I know what
Uh,
it is.
uh,
Time for
um,
a 5.9 swap.
d-
Oh man.
is you wouldn't by chance have another engine on disposal at all, would you, by chance? Classic. Now, if you would have told me any other cylinder, I'd probably ask you some more questions. Um, but unfortunately, yeah, bus cylinder. Unfortunately, um, cylinder numbers 2 and 8 are the first two cylinders to go. Following the airflow through the intake manifold, cylinders 2 and 8 are the first two cylinders to get hit. So, there are the 6.4s. I know they share a lot of similarities to the 6.0. Yep, one with a bad knock. Yeah, it's straight up motor time, buddy. Um, They just self-destruct. They really do. What I've found is the trucks that have the cavitated front covers, if you pull the water pump and it looks like, um how do I'll explain it to you.
Rust bits.
Swirly,
Yeah, it does not look right.
It looks
scrubby.
like the aluminum's rusted.
Mm-hmm. Those are the trucks that are that are that are screwed up. And the 6.4s that's classic 6.4 stuff. They belong at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Every one of them.
Like I said, it's time for a 5-9 spot.
Every one of them.
Everyone deserves a Cummins. At least it'll win.
What up, ATF? ATF, ATM. What's up, fellas? We have a Great White Northern Folk tomorrow. We have a 4-wheel brake job. Dually, calipers, axle bearings, and possibly a midship bearing. I'm not too sure, but he said he's got this growl, and he says he can take the drive shaft and go up and down with it like that. And I'm pretty sure that's not what you're supposed to do.
Having
Busted
toys.
cylinder. Crap,
Having
we just did
toys.
injectors, the lifters, and I looked at the cylinders and they looked fine, but crap.
Having toys
Injectors
tucked
and
in our room.
lifters. Hope that cam was okay.
That's
That was
what
a
I
big
said.
job.
Is that what starts getting wiped out? Is the cam?
Yeah, they just so the cavitated front cover, so we start getting the water into the oil and we start getting a mixture that starts to foam. And once that gets high enough to where it can get drafted into the breather, because the 6.4 has a different the oil fill box. The oil fill container on the 6.4 is like the CCV crankcase breather box. Once that stuff starts getting drafted into there, you basically have the same kind of thing like a runaway, but instead of it just being oil, now you have this water mixture. So this over time, repeatedness is a way for 2 and 8. Two and 8 are the first two to go. I've had probably half a dozen of 6.4s that I can remember that I've done that wound up. But one came in, had a rod hang out the side of the block, and the other ones were uh were complete replacements. I had one guy want me to do a short block. Short block. That's the minimum you'd have to do as a short block. Short block, reuse the heads, clean the injectors, do everything. I don't know if I'd use those lifters again, but regardless, I hope you're soaking them. Fluffy. Frappuccino in the cylinder. Ugh.
Sounds good though.
The last 6.4 I had a knock, and it was low on coolant. When I drove it into the hoist, it said Sayonara sucker.
Well, let's
Chuck the
see if we can
rod.
find that 6.4 flame out the. Oh, let me just put flamethrower. Just kidding. Ooh, is this it right here? No, where is that? Remember when that engineer got fired because he he that was like when the 6.4s first came out. Where is it? Where is it? What do you guys think about this? I don't know who he is. I've never talked to him. This dark iron diesel. Do you guys know anything about dark iron diesel?
Nope.
Gosh, they could do some different things up in Saskatchewan, but he ain't afraid to let that loose, man. I give it to him, but shoot, where's the flamethrower? Where's the old flamethrower thingamaroo?
Thing
6'4" with a thermal event.
The 6'4" with the flamethrower. What is this? Oh wow. Okay, let me see if I can share this one. Let me see here.
Sure, Ford's trying to scrub the internet of that video.
Huh?
So I'm sure Ford is trying to scrub the internet of that video.
Look at the flame.
Oh,
Look at that flame. Fire flame, flame, fire flame, spitter. Can you imagine that?
And that, my friends, is why we do not have Regen at idle.
Jeez Louise.
You know, that's actually pretty cool, man. I think people would actually pay money to have that happen to their car.
That would be pretty that'd be pretty wicked. I had a 650 750 that had a turbo failure. And when we try to get the oil out of the exhaust, we have to tilt the DPF on its end on the end and let it try to drain out as much as we can. Well, taking that off, putting a new turbo on, and doing a regen, I have never had to grab the fire extinguisher in
Well,
my
you're not
whole
supposed to do a
career
regen right
on
after.
work. Well, I didn't do it right after. It
You're supposed to go out and drive it till it's done smoking, then do a regen.
well, it was smoking a long time, but that was pretty scary.
That's how
Hey,
you crack DPFs.
question, Regen, hood open or hood closed
I don't
in the
think it
park?
matters.
It
I've done
does.
both ways.
It says on my scan tool on the Fords that I'm to do it with the hood open to keep engine temperatures low while the vehicle is stationary.
Mm,
But I'm
do they
pretty sure.
recommend putting a flat a fan in front?
No, nobody's
Okay.
no never had that instruction. But my
Hmm.
scan tool is the only one that says it. Um, I know that when we did them on the Chevys, we were supposed to keep the hood closed. That way, the fan could do its job properly. It wanted the hood, shut and everything for airflow. But my scan tool says to open the hood for cooling.
Hmm.
So I was curious because that's two different
let's
fields.
let's see, shall we? Resetting the diesel particulate parameter? Nope. Drive cycle? Possibly. Hmm. That's drive cycle. Drive cycle procedure. Hmm. Nope. Where are we at, Cody? Where is it at?
I don't know.
I think it would be just with the scan tool. I can't remember if it says with the hood open or not. I mean, I have done it with both, but I mean,
Yeah, I've done it both ways. Like,
I couldn't tell you for sure.
go to the
I
workshop
feel like
manual,
if you
find
were
out.
on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you had to phone a friend, I think I would have let you down
Hmm.
because I don't know.
So we should just.
I don't know.
Well, with the commanded regens, it's hood closed. So you do
I would think.
anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Hmm.
I
Maybe
don't
I'm
see
just
that here.
overthinking it. But
Oh,
dude,
there's a couple guys in the chat that say for the hood open. That Ford says hood open. Ford video shows hood open.
Well, I'll be. Where's that chat at? There it is.
Well, I've been doing them hood closed for a long time.
I know.
We're making sure we get extra hot to make sure there's a complete cleaning of the DPF.
402 lower side good. What do I check next to maps and boost cleared code? Page monitor. I'm just gonna put this out here because I got burned. Go to the channel. Man. Go to the channel and type in P0402 and take like 5 minutes. Like watch the first 5 minutes of the video and watch what I didn't do and make sure you checked that because that's what it was for me. No regens here, just lights flashing like a freaking disco party. Oh, disco party. Good evening, guys. Hey, A-Rod, thanks for the discouraging news. I'm sorry. We'll be looking into got it to go now, so thanks again. Yeah.
Oh, that's the 5.9 swap guy.
You might be thinking about that. You might be thinking about that now.
I mean, I would not put a known failure prone engine back in. I would put something better in there. Just saying.
I mean, you're
well.
better off even putting a common rail Cummins in it than a 6.4.
12 valve, the world.
24 valve.
The only person I
24
have
valve,
seen
that's not too bad.
do that on the internet has been that Weston Chaplin, and he had a 6.4, and I don't know, it was like one of the first videos he had or something, and he put a Cummins. He put a Cummins in a Ford. He put a Cummins. I just want to know how.
Lauren's laughing, and I don't think she. She's over there laughing like not that kind.
Go.
No,
Okay, here we go.
Own Cummins engine. They don't understand Cummins. And they say Cummings.
Yes, I know.
Notice how it says keep stuff away from the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Manual regeneration. I think there are a lot. I want to, this is my goal. I want to try to appeal to the people who own these trucks and have no idea what Regen is. I drive a brand new Duramax. Oh, what is Regen? Did their salesman even say anything? Like, we just have to add this step in, just as another, because it's a diesel. Like, do you know what that's for? What you have to do? I think there's a lot of education that needs to be done.
A lot of that education can be
Huh?
I'll give you a quick hint.
Sorry about that.
I'll give you a quick hint where all that education can be found.
I know.
Where?
It's user's manual. It's in the booklet.
Yes!
That they give you
No
when you buy
way.
the $100,000 truck. When you buy the 100, every one of them, there's a book in the glove box where you shove all your napkins and shit. There's a book in there. The book tells you how your car works. If you read it, you will know.
You know what's even better? On Fords, it's searchable in the center console.
Yeah, on the radio.
Yeah. It's searchable.
That's rad.
Whoa.
Who wanted a paper manual with their new truck?
You know what really just happened? Cody just experienced a little bit of healing just then. Because he got to tell a lot of people, like, yo, just read your book. It'll solve your problems.
No, I'm thinking there's not.
I tell technicians that on a daily basis too.
Just read the manual.
Same. Hey, Fluff, how do
Hi,
you?
guys.
Did you read the manual? Read the manual.
Read the manual.
Did you check the battery terminal connections to make sure that they're clean and tight and that the battery is fully charged and in good health?
You read the description and operation.
Hi, guys. Purchase a new 24 350 Platinum H. Oh, I really did need that engine. but I've only driven Ford diesel pickups since 1986. Couple of questions. Have they improved the CP4? No, it's still a CP4. I've decided to use fuel additive. Great. Hopefully it's arch oil. To hopefully extend the pump. I don't use a truck hard. What are your thoughts? I would say use a truck hard. You're going to need to blow out those carbons. I don't want you getting the turbo stuck up because you're pussyfooting around. You need to
Yeah.
pedal to the metal and
Drive it like an American.
come to Detroit, come to Florida, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot and come see me when it's hot in Florida. Or you can come up to the D and we can swap out that CP4 for that new pump, get rid of that CP4. And yeah,
Drive it like you stole
be,
it.
be done with it. This was going to carry into my next statement. It's carb certified, which has the highest level certifications that the OEMs have to meet, and SNS did that. So
Carb
I
is
would
dying,
advise
so it don't matter anymore.
that's good. But all these trucks currently have this white sticker under their hood. And a lot of people don't know what that white sticker says. So go take a look at that white sticker. And Michael Barcombe, that's kind of the same answer it's going to give to you. Just because you're putting these fuel filters on, it's not going to void your warranty. Your CP4 can fail for a lot of different reasons, but I'm going to tell you guys right meow, I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it trill. If you bring your truck in for a high pressure system failure, the first thing we have to do is pull out some crucial components. And I'm going to tell you something. If I pull that thing out and it has metal, sweet. If I find that it has any rust, finito, no bueno. You're done. Rust is no good.
Rust,
Rust.
biodiesel, DEF.
No good. So, with that being said, only you can make your CP4 not fail. Maybe everybody needs to have a dedicated mason jar, and you guys need to pre, you guys got to juice the jar, get you about a half a cup in there, fill it up, and see if it looks good. Do it like the wine testing. You know, you got it in there. Look at this glass, and you're doing that. You got that beaker people looking at you at the fuel aisle, and they're like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" You're looking at your. If you do this, they're really gonna think you're fine. But look at it. You got any water? Is there any sediment? No. Okay, cool. Dump it in your tank. Is it worth it to you to do that? I don't know.
Yo, I've done that. I cut a water bottle in half just to get a sample because it didn't smell right to me. Like I was pumping diesel at this one particular tank, and I was like, I'm not feeling this real quick. So I pumped some out and I let the bubbles settle out of it, and I sat there and stared at it for about 5 minutes just to make sure it was diesel before I filled the rest of it up. It's not
My-
worth the fuel system. Check it.
One of my
Especially
buddies has a Jeep and he has an ammo can in the receiver. He welded a receiver to this ammo can. He keeps a mason jar and his additive in the ammo can.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's gotten stared at by a Powerstroke owner like, what are you doing? I told him next time someone does that, I would hold it up like, yeah, I wouldn't get diesel here.
yeah, that's something you guys gotta be cognitive of if when you guys have the hurricanes and then people getting bad diesel or not, I mean just waterlogged fuel for that matter. Like that's oof.
After hurricanes, it's the biggest fuel system time in the world down here.
Well, all the tanks get emptied out, so there's waters left over, and they start shipping in fuel from wherever, and they don't care where it comes from. So who knows what's in it and how long it's been there.
Who
There's
knows
a
how
there's a
Mm-mm.
trick to that. What you do is you buy all your fuel before hurricane season and you just hoard it for a while. And then when the hurricane, you don't buy fuel for a month. Well, maybe not a month, couple weeks. Give it a couple weeks.
And it was about 2 to 3 weeks after a hurricane goes through, we started seeing CP4 failures.
Yep.
Mm. That rust is a killer. That rust is a killer.
You can fix that with a DCR. I want to say something. You said earlier, Aaron, that your CP4 can fail for a multitude of reasons or something like that. I think you should amend that for your CP4 will fail over a variety of different reasons. Like I think it's a matter of when and not if, because I think they all fail because they're design flawed.
I agree.
They won't work with US fuel. That's the problem, I think, in my humble opinion.
I want to see do we know what has the CP4 overseas? Do you know what Bosch is?
BMW, Volkswagen,
Really, they got the CP4s of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Land Rover.
I think they have different blends of additives in their diesel over there, all petrol or whatever over there.
Rust never sleeps. That is true.
What's rust?
Don't even start. Can't
what
wait
is
for you
that?
to see my brake video yesterday. I called you
Game
guys out on
mechanical?
for.
Yeah.
Hammer right to the
you
face of the rotor. This is right for you guys, Ray.
Oh, yep. Taking rotors off with a sledgehammer. Man, when we take ours off, we got to make sure it doesn't fall off and hit us in the foot. You take the screw out in the
Man.
rotor, it'll just jump right out at you and hit you in the foot. You break your toe.
Yeah, this one time I was doing a wheel bearing and oh my gosh, this thing just kind of it had legs and jumped out of the hole at me.
Dude, Aaron was here, man, and he was in the shop like I don't know, 3 in the afternoon, 2:30 maybe, and
You
you're
should
like, hey,
see my face.
he was bored. He's like, is there anything you can do? And I was like, actually, yeah. Grab my Silverado and throw that wheel bearing in over there. I had a new wheel bearing for the left front of my truck. And he just looked at me like, what
I
did you
felt like it was the
do?
manager just came up to the quick lane tech and was like, "Hey, I need you to go put the manager's car needs this." I'm like,
Yeah. And he's thinking, oh my God, I got to get out a torch and a slide hammer and pry bars and all this shit. He goes over there and just starts taking bolts out, and the thing just came right out. Just here, all done. Just came right
But
out. No
you didn't
problem.
tell him though. I procrastinated for like 20 minutes before that. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
let me put all this stuff away. For all this
Oh, dude,
oil
you were
needs to be
dragging
organized
knuckles
on the
the whole time.
shelf.
Yeah.
Took
I
more.
was like, here, I'll pull it in for you. Hold on a second. I'll go get the truck. Here you
That
go.
was
It took more time procrastinating than what it actually took. And
Hey,
that
we
happens to
can
us
be our
too.
own worst enemy right in our head. It's like,
Yep.
man, I don't feel like I want to do that, so I'm gonna waste all day in the bathroom.
And by the time you know it, you start doing it and you're like, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. You just don't want to start. It's like I just don't want to do it. Like I like it's like waking up early on a Saturday. I don't mind being awake all day. I just don't want to wake up early on a Saturday. Can't do it.
Eat it.
Mm-mm.
Remember,
I can't wait till I don't have
mem-
to wake up early on a Saturday.
remember the mirror guy. So today I take apart, film, fix, put back together, package, and send back. I felt like I had accomplished freaking everything. And then I thought back, I'm like, oh, I've had your mirrors since Thanksgiving. Oh, well, I got them done.
Got her, did.
Southeastern Michigan, $3.49.
Tree fitty.
I seen it for $3.83 today. On the way back from Chick-fil-A.
P&W, 550 dual alt bats if running solar and batteries bank in a camper. Which battery in the truck? Should I run a power line too so I can charge the battery bank with no sun? Well, I don't really think it's going to matter which battery you tap into because both batteries are hooked together. So if you were to jump or charge for the matter, your Super Duty hooking up to one battery is going to charge the other battery.
I would like to enter an opinion on that because I built something similar in my truck. Go on eBay and get yourself a golf cart motor solenoid. It's like a big 200 amp
Mm.
solenoid. Use that off of your toggle switch in the cab and make sure the toggle switch gets its power from key on power. That way you can't leave your batteries joined together while the engine's off, because if you're pulling a load from your inverters and you've got your front batteries tied into your rear battery, you can draw the whole system down, then your truck won't start. So make sure you can isolate the two with a solenoid or a breaker or I mean, it's something. You got to be able to separate the two with a switch. That's what I think you should do, for what it's worth.
Technically, the primary
fast.
battery is the passenger side battery.
Man, they're the same battery, bro.
Technically, it's the primary is or passenger side battery.
Nah.
If we
Well,
want to
so
go
you should
all technical,
jumpstart it.
Well, technically, if it's a gasser, then it only has one battery. But so you're
not
applying,
necessarily.
unless you got the option for the dual batteries, but that's not that's an option. Technically.
How did Cody say it earlier? Wait, what is that? You you got an owner's manual? Wait, they put it in your vehicle? Did you know that?
It's in the glove box
Or the radio.
or the radio and on the internet. Man, it's on the internet. It's everywhere. Just Google
Man,
search.
we on the internet. What's
We
up,
on
y'all?
that.
I have a question. 12350. I just had the Ford's retro kit installed with a pusher intake. I don't know what a Ford retro kit is. Maybe like the turbo kit. I get rough shift and flares and getting it tuned. Should this be dynoed? Yeah, I'm not
Hmm.
I don't know of anyone who actually dyno tunes trucks.
yeah, I don't know, buddy.
It'd be
This
way
retro
cool.
kit. If you're
I
doing
need
the pusher,
for a truck.
I'm only assuming this retro kit must have been you
The
went from a
15 and up
12.
turbo.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
The tuning aspect, that's something. Yeah, I don't know. That's you gotta figure that out. If solar is tied to truck batteries, your DC-DC charger should not be running power back to the truck batteries. My Victron 50 amp DC-DC will keep them isolated unless alternator is charging.
Oh, so you have a module that's specifically for that setup?
Well, he is saying on his DC to DC charger, he's got this particular one that keeps it isolated internally.
Okay. That's
It's
pretty
the fancy version of yours.
Fancy schmancy.
fancy.
Ray's is like 90s technology. This is like
Mine is like the
2000.
Radio Shack. Yeah, it's like the Radio Shack build your own FM radio
Radio
kit.
Shack.
That's what mine is. This other dude's
But
like,
it
oh, you
works.
can
So
buy a module on Amazon for $80. It
We
just
need
does
a
that.
Radio Shack. Radio Shack needs to come back.
I miss Radio Shack. The problem with Radio
Man.
Shack is it ran out of customers that knew how to shop there.
I miss Radio
Well,
Shack.
that and Amazon too. That probably put them
No,
put them on
Walmart screwed everyone over first, and then Amazon came and finished them off.
I hate Walmart.
Yeah. Walmart was cool once.
Was
Where they sold stuff.
When they had the
Stuff.
smiley face, when they had smiley faces on the plastic
Yes.
bag and people actually worked there, then
Yes.
it was good. Now it's like a prison where you can maybe buy things if they don't stop you at the door.
Yeah, Lake Speed's he's got some that guy's is a smart dude. I was just talking about him today with Arch Oil, the Arch Oil crew. The video he did talking about the 5, I think he tried, and with Arch Oil being number 2, the best bang for your buck with XDP coming in first, but for the cost and how much you have to treat per gallon, I think it wound up being like 25 cents a gallon versus 11 cents a gallon with arch oil. Some things to think about. Definitely should be running something than nothing. So
I'm running all in one.
I wonder. Let me go over here. Boop boop doo. F250, 60 gallon, 68 gallon, long bed, short bed. So that would be the performance dose. So I think between 6 and 8 ounces is what I put in mine. So I'll put I'll squeeze four arch oil bottles, and it goes into that other chamber and dump it in. And they actually just redid the bottle, so there's no more leaking into the bag or into the little container that you guys keep your used fuel additive in. So next time you get some, hopefully it's not going to be all stinky, and I hope you guys aren't keeping it in your truck either, because that's just oh my gosh. Don't dump that. Did you see Whistling Diesel's turboed 20 turboed
Yeah.
Cummings?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
How many turbos?
I
Hold
think it was
on.
like 12, right?
What?
Was it
It was
12?
more than that.
17
17?
turbos.
How does this guy get 1.7 million views in one day? Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Because he's whistling diesel and he pioneered a certain market of pissing everyone off, and he does it to perfection. And yeah, he's so easy to hate, and that's why. And he doesn't care, and that's why. He's got it dialed in, man. You can't hate on the guy.
I had to hate on him when he destroyed that C10. That red one.
Yeah, but see, that's the point. Like he knows. And look at us right now. We're sitting here on a whole nother YouTube channel on a live stream talking about him because he went out and ruined some really nice stuff. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. He's got it like dialed right in. He knows. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Just like the guy uh that had the gold pewter colored older model Ford Super Duty that came through the shop. I mean, it was he ate za za. Let's say that backwards. As uh yeah, he had it dialed in. Where's this Jimmy Choo? Jimmy Choo. Powerstroke maintenance. What up?
Powerstroke band. Harry's here.
Harry.
Harry's here. Yay.
You guys got to check out Powerstroke maintenance merch store. If you guys haven't gotten one of the Super Duty shirts, that front grill, you got to get me one of them. I like it.
Harry, can I kind of jack your idea and make a similar shirt out of a Silverado? Is that cool? Because that's a pretty cute shirt, dude. I really like it.
And then he's got the 17 through 19. Hey, Harry, can I steal your idea and make a 2020 version?
Can we pull up his merch shelf real quick and let's show him the shirt.
Let's see. Let me go to his channel.
Yeah, screen share, bro. Screen share, cuz we're watching.
Screen share. All right, guys, check out this is Powerstroke maintenance channel. Let me scroll down to
When's that engine gonna die?
Never. Where is the back?
Just click on one of them, it might show it.
Ah, there it is.
You gotta flip that around so it shows the back of the shirt because it
Look
looks
at
like a
that.
regular shirt from just the shelf. But yeah, like, you know what? My favorite part is he stuck a little play button on the license plate. You see it?
Oh,
That
yep.
looks good.
Yep, isn't that cute?
That
That's
looks
what's up.
good. I like it. That looks good, man.
Where'd
We
you get
jelly.
asymmetrical tires for that thing? Did you see those?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's good stuff. Another, another,
Another
another.
another case of brake clean.
I like the question. The first thing you see on his channel. How many miles can you put on a pickup truck with zero experience as a mechanic? I don't know. I'd want to click and find out, right? You want my designer's contact? Yeah.
Dial. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to Chris. Chris needs it.
Yeah. And you know what? Where let me go to this email and show you this. Here it is. I don't know. Nope. Me. Where's the one that oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys know um any graphic designers, but no BS. I want another logo. Not a logo. I want to redo my logo. And I want 90, not 90s. I mean, you could do 90s, 80s, hot
Nice.
colors,
Oh.
fluorescent, PTT. I love this. I love the colors. I love the doodle. Like, look at this stuff. This, oh my goodness. Like, this stuff makes me go crazy.
Like Miami's vibe.
Yeah, it drives me up the wall. Like, if these were stickers, I would want to try to buy these as stickers so I could put them on my hoist. Like this one, this is hot. I like the shadow of the numbers. Phase with the color, the purple, the pink. Oh, dude, I got to turn it off. That shit just drives me crazy.
Yeah.
It's like visual overload. But I want I want some shirts like that. I want to redo my logos.
Have you looked into designers?
I have a guy. He does freelance stuff. I know Anthony knows a few people too, Bearded Fortech, but
Mhm.
Chris has a contact that can throw some ideas out there. He's pretty good. He did most of my stuff. He did the Ray's Auto Clinic logos for the shop and a couple redesigns for some of the YouTube logos. And he also did the designs on the t-shirts that I have so far.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we got, and he makes thumbnails too. Pretty good ones. Yeah, so we kind of got a guy. Remember what I was saying earlier on the phone, Fluff? We're trying to
Yeah.
get a network. We need a network, people.
Yeah.
That
I
way we're
like
not
the
always
network.
hunting and because well, what happens? It's really hard to find people to do stuff because you find someone that said like the folks that email you and they're like, hey, I can do this and this and this, and then you try to get them to do it for you and it's just nonsense, and then they want to sell you a membership or something. It's all scammy. Like nobody's really they don't care. Like I've had them email me in regards to my second channel, and they're like, "Yo, your latest video was fantastic. I can't believe it." And I was like, "You didn't
Get out
watch
of
the
here.
video. Like you didn't watch any
Get
of
out
that.
of
You
here.
sound like one of those sex bots that's trying to scam the viewers. Like, shut up with your Google Translate."
The only thing I've messed with was Fiverr.
Fiverr. Never heard of
Fiverr.
Fiverr.
They do like graphic designs and stuff. Like they have like people for hire.
Yeah.
that do
Yeah.
all sorts of different stuff for social media
Some of
and
the
stuff.
AI stuff is pretty cool because you can like just plug in what you want idea wise, and the AI will create it for you. It turns out pretty
Bro,
awesome.
I plan to destroy Skynet later when it becomes self-aware. I'm not going to use it.
I am Skynet.
No, for
It's,
real. Like Skynet
and some
takes
of that
over. It's
some of that stuff is
gonna be
freaky
dudes
as
like
hell.
us that win the war, man. I'm telling you what.
Some of that stuff is scary as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not okay. The deep fakes. Remember when deep fakes were a conspiracy theory and now it's just everything's AI?
I mean, but AI was used for like a good reason recently, so
Sure. I mean, really? What was it?
West
D
Coast
starts with
sponsors.
a D and ends with an
D.
E.
I don't want to get into that on
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I know what you're talking
yeah.
about. Okay.
I don't want
Okay.
to go there.
Well, that yeah, all right. Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, we'll get Aaron in trouble. We'll do it on my channel because I don't care. But I don't want to get Aaron in trouble.
Well, dude, I totally missed what you guys were talking about.
We're we were talking about crypto coins.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
A certain crypto coin
Certain
oh.
crypto coins.
that just happens to have the same name as another thing.
You know what? I don't think anybody here really cares in this live stream. Like even viewers, I don't think that this is the audience to care.
People who fix things are very important when WAR happens.
We
I
will destroy
mean,
Skynet. Yep. Remember, you can defeat infrared and thermal imaging with pizza boxes and cardboard.
energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It is just there.
Those robot dogs can be destroyed.
Yeah, they can.
50 BMG, bro.
Those things freak me the
Yeah, yeah.
Think about what Marines did with DARPA's AI and thermal imaging.
What did they do with DARPA's AI and thermal imaging?
They defeated it with boxes and brush.
It was cardboard boxes and tree branches, right? They did like they did like a Wile E. Coyote where they ran up on it like with tree branches, right? Isn't that what they did? $100 billion project defeated by some 22-year-old Marines with trees. That's great. Never underestimate the Marines. America.
Leave it to the
America.
military to figure out how to beat
Ma'am.
AI.
Ma'am.
But if they do attack us with robots, just throw rope on them. If you throw rope on robots, the robot can't unrope itself.
Huh?
Yeah. If they got robots running around like messing people up like Terminator style, just grab a handful of rope or ratchet straps or bungee cords, whatever you got. It's got to be a big string, and just throw the string on the robot. Eventually, the string will start tying up the robot, and it'll get all stuck, and you'll beat the robot with a pile of rope. Because think about it, if they send robot drones with guns after us, they're going to have armor on them, right? We won't be able to shoot at the robots because they know what kind of stuff we got, so we can't shoot at them because they'll just build them where our bullets don't work. So you got to throw a rope at it and then walk away. Win.
That makes sense.
I told you I'm John
break the
Connor.
wrist, walk away.
I am John Connor.
I am
Just throw
John
one of those nets on them.
Yeah, pass net their ass, man.
Look at what somebody just commented.
What'd he say?
Oh yeah.
That's funny. That's great. No, he's not okay. We're all not okay.
Nobody's okay. This is the future.
This is
not
the
okay anymore.
future. Who thinks who in their right mind right now, tell me who thinks if Michigan's gonna get more snow? Do you guys think we're gonna get more snow in Michigan?
Yeah.
Nowadays anything's possible, bro.
See, none of us are okay. You've already
Bro,
accepted your fate.
bro,
And
it's like 45 degrees this morning and then 81 at noon. And then it'll be in the 40s tonight and then be 81 at noon.
it
Man,
is
Tomorrow.
63 right now.
I had the AC on last night, Cliff, and didn't realize it was going to be cold this morning, and I woke up like half dead, freezing to death. Like it was so cold.
I mean,
It was supposed to be like that all week, though. It's so crazy.
yes, UP is getting 8 to 12. What? It'll snow Sunday. Don't even start. It's so white. Look at it sparkle. Oh my God.
My
That was
phone
great.
that it's gonna snow Sunday.
Oh,
That was great.
It's so white.
I pick him up from
it's
the
so
airport.
white.
We're driving and it's snowing. She's got the window down on the phone, like multitasking, talking to the cable people, looking outside, talking to cable people, interacting. Look at the footprints.
Oh my! You've never seen snow before, man. Never. It's the first time.
Funny footprint.
That was great.
It was so fun.
Ray's put some serious thought into this. Yeah, I plan on defeating Skynet.
How many hurricanes do you think we'll get this year?
We already have one.
No.
It's already one.
Yeah, there's already something out there like doing formation hurricane things, and it's 3 months ahead of schedule.
For real.
Yeah, we're
Oh
about
my
to get our
gosh.
shit rocked this year, man.
In the Gulf of America.
Oh no, they come
No,
from the
the
Atlantic. We usually
Oh.
don't get them out of the Gulf of America. They usually come out of the Atlantic. I just said that.
There's
Yeah,
Hey,
you
Google,
did.
Google Maps said so. It's not politics. Google Maps changed it. So I'm just going with what Google says because
Hey.
everyone else says to listen to. It's Google. So don't get mad at me. I didn't.
Hey, George Lewis, I'll have you know that somebody has put together a great Weather Channel mix, and this is like 8 hours long. Not only can you put this thing on and go to sleep, but you can put this thing on and go to work and stay focused. And there's nobody singing and talking. You just got Weather Channel music playing. Like, how much better does that get?
Good, Jasmine. I'm not laughing at myself. I'm reading comments. Sorry, I should have not laughed out loud. I'm a dumbass.
Every time they say it's going to rain here, it snows.
Ray J. Connor. I am John Connor.
Well said, Cliffy.
Cliff, well said. America's the entire continent, just not the United States and multiple countries. Yeah. Yeah.
America.
Agreed.
America. Hey, you know what time it is?
It's time for everybody to hit the like button before we sign out because they didn't do that.
And like button, a only you guys here sitting in front of me know what I'm talking about, but Friday's video, it doesn't even exist anymore. But I was there. But before we leave, let's introduce I Do Cars, and then we're going to tell them, all right, see you later. And then we're going to hang out in the after party.
Hey, you made it just in time. We're leaving.
Yay!
And you're like
Sorry,
the dude that
I
shows
had
up late
lots
when
of
we're all
stuff
no
going on.
winner. No, it's cool, man. Man, all that paneling in that garage, I love that.
Nasty.
That is so awesome.
Well, I Do Cars. You got to say something because everybody's going to want to hear you say something before we leave. So,
What do you want me to say?
Something
go.
funny.
sky's blue.
The sky is not blue right now. The sun's down. Where do you
First,
Your
the whole
car
game up
is,
to, like,
Guy, there's a building in the way.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've had one hell of a day. So glad to make it in at the end, but I'm still here. It still counts. Doesn't
We're
matter.
glad you're here, man. We're glad you're here. Hey, we're going to SEMA this year. We decided earlier.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I'll go.
You weren't here for the meeting, so we decided for you.
Who's gonna come see us at SEMA?
Yeah, you guys want to go to SEMA? Let's everybody in
We'll
the
see you in
audience
Vegas. We'll see you in Vegas. We'll see you
Friday.
Friday and tomorrow. We'll be at the shop till probably about 4. So if you're around,